Assalamu alaikum children, and welcome to another episode of the Butterfly Corner on Hilaal TV. My name is Samira and I'll be keeping you company every single day. Have you been watching on DSTV channel 347 or have you been watching on our YouTube channel? Whatever it may be, Alhamdulillah that you've joined me today. This is our special program where we get to learn the fun way. We learn about Allah and Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We learn about the Sunnah and finding ways to make Allah happy, insha'Allah. Children, today we're carrying on with our Hajj theme. I'm so excited. I love learning about the world and everything around us. I love learning about all the wonderful dates and Islamic days. I love learning about the important days where we can get extra and extra rewards. Did you know that Allah loves the days of Hajj so much? And so, today we're going to carry on learning about our days of Hajj as part of our Hajj theme. Now children, if you didn't get to go for Hajj this year, don't be heart sore. I know you may feel like you want to be there. You want to be with all the millions of people that are praying to Allah together. I know you want to be there with all the people carrying on the 10 days of Hajj. I know you want to be there near the Kaaba. I know you want to be there near Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But don't worry, my children. Insha'Allah, our Allah will take us there real soon. Let's make a special dua to Allah and say, Oh Allah, please take us for Hajj. Please take us for Umrah real soon, insha'Allah. My children, did you know that even if you don't get to go for Hajj this year, there's certain things that you can do so that you can get a reward from Allah? Did you know there's certain things you can do that may even give you the reward of Hajj? Do you know what those things are? Insha'Allah, today I'm going to teach you so that you too can get giant rewards from Allah. The first thing we need to remember is that everything we do, we get a reward from Allah. No matter how big or how small it is, whatever we do, if we do it to make Allah happy and just to get a reward from Allah, then for that, Allah will reward us. Remember children, when we do good deeds, don't do it to make mommy happy or daddy happy or your brothers or sisters or even your friends. Do it because you want Allah to be happy. Do it so that you can get the biggest rewards from Him, insha'Allah. Remember children, all these good deeds will make our scales, insha'Allah, really heavy. And then on the day of Qiyamah, our Allah will see all these good deeds and say, straight to Jannah, insha'Allah. That's what we want, isn't it? Come on children, let's look at ways that we can make Allah happy. Let's look at ways that we can get giant rewards in this wonderful days of Hajj. The first thing you can do is make dua to Allah. Because whatever we do, whenever you need something or want something or even want to just speak to Allah, by making dua to Allah, Allah will be happy. If you have a friend and if you keep asking your friend for something, eventually your friend will get tired of you, isn't it? Your friend will say, this person keeps on asking for stuff. But did you know with Allah it's different? Our Allah gets extra happy when you ask Him for something. Our Allah gets extra happy when you make dua to Him. Our Allah gets extra happy when you turn to Him. If you need something, if you want something, ask Allah first. Talk to Him as if He's your friend, and for that He will be happy, insha'Allah. The next thing we can do in the days of Hajj is to think and look at the beauty that Allah has created around us. The trees, the mountains, the birds, the insects, the animals, us human beings, and how wonderfully our bodies are created. When we think about these miracles that Allah has created and how it works every single day, how the sky stays high up, how the planets are in perfect place, how the sun comes up and goes down again every single day. When we think about these miracles that Allah has created, we ponder about it and then we praise Allah for it. That too will give you a giant reward from Allah, especially in these 10 days. What's another thing we can do to get a reward from Allah? It's a simple one, and we learnt about it in the month of Ramadan. Do you know what I'm referring to? That's right. We can get a reward from Allah by reading the words of Allah. And the best way to read the words of Allah is to read the words of the Quran, of course. By reading the Quran, Allah will give you a reward for every single letter that you read, especially in the month of Ramadan and the days of Hajj and every single day in your life. Let's try and read as much Quran as we can so that we can make our Allah happy, inshallah. What's another way that we can get a reward from Allah? Let me think. I know. We can get another giant reward from Allah by giving out sadaqah. Did you know that every time you give sadaqah to those that are less fortunate than you, Allah will give you a reward for it? But remember, don't give sadaqah to make yourself seem like you've done so much. Don't give sadaqah because your friend or your family is watching. Do it because Allah is watching. And then, for every time you give sadaqah, Allah will give you a reward. And that's a way to get closer to Allah. Did you know there's even a special door in Jannah for those people who give sadaqah? Oh, I definitely want that, inshallah. Of all the doors in Jannah, there's a dua that we can make. We say to Allah, "Oh Allah, I want Jannah." And then Allah will give us Jannah, inshallah. So don't forget to give as much sadaqah as possible so that you can get rewards from Allah too. So far, what have we learned? We learned that if we give sadaqah, we will get a reward from Allah. If we read Quran, you get a reward too. What else did we learn? We learned that if you make dua to Allah, Allah gets happy. Not like human beings who get unhappy when you ask them for something, but instead our Allah gets happy when you ask Him, isn't it? And now, my butterflies, I'm going to teach you one more thing for today. The last thing I'm going to teach you for now, and inshallah we will learn more again another day. But for today, the one last way that we can get giant rewards from Allah in this blessed month of Hajj is to try as much as we can and wake up for Tahajjud Salah. I know it may be difficult to get out of your warm, snuggly, cuddly bed. But can you imagine getting out when everybody else is asleep? Getting out of bed, coming, making your wudu and reading your Salah. Can you imagine talking to Allah when everybody else is asleep? Can you imagine how quickly our Allah will listen to you? And can you imagine how quickly your du'as will be accepted? So the last thing that we're going to learn today is to wake up for Tahajjud Salah. And that way, you too can get giant rewards from Allah even if you're not going for Hajj this year. While you're waking up for Tahajjud, don't forget to make dua for me and for all of us at Hilaal TV. And don't forget to make dua that Allah takes us to the Baytullah real soon, inshallah. Now let's go for a quick break. And when we come back, inshallah, we're going to do some arts and crafts. I'm so excited. Let's get all our arts and crafts supplies now. Stay tuned. Welcome back, children. I'm so excited to do our arts and crafts. Do you know what we'll be making today? Today, we'll be making a color by numbers activity sheet for you to do at home or for you to give away to your friends and family. Did you know, children, when we do a color by numbers, we can draw any picture you like. Now, for those little ones who haven't seen a color by numbers, I'm sure you're going to be so surprised. You get to draw a black and white picture and fill it with numbers 1 to 5. For example, if you decide to make number 1 as silver, number 2 as yellow, number 3 as red, number 4 as blue, and number 5 as green, your friends and family will color in the numbers according to the numbers that you gave them. And at the end, it will make a beautiful picture. That picture can be anything that you want. And today, in keeping with our spirit of Hajj, Insha'Allah, we're going to draw a Kaaba. Remember, children, the color by numbers can be any picture you'd like. So don't be afraid to change it and go as you please. For our color by numbers, it's very easy. This is what you'll need. You'll need some colored paper or plain paper. I'm going to use white paper. Remember, you can use any paper you have at home, craft paper, writing paper, or even scrap paper. I'm not going to use a pencil for this activity, but I have one just in case. I'm going to be using a black marker. You can use a black crayon, a black color pencil too. Remember, you can do it however you'd like to. Arts and crafts are so much fun. They get our creativity flowing. I'd love to see pictures of your arts and crafts. Do you remember the number? Don't forget to send us a picture. Our special number is 066 257 8492. Come on, boys and girls, send me a picture of the arts and crafts that you've made. If you'd like to make arts and crafts with us in studio, don't forget to pop us a message, and Insha'Allah, we can arrange for you to be here too. I'd love to have you with us in studio, or maybe you can send us a picture or a video or even a voice note. We'd love to chat to you. Come on, children, let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is draw our Kaaba. Just the outline, we're not coloring it in. I'm going to start off by drawing a little square. Now you can freehand it, or if you want, you can use a ruler to make it absolutely perfect. I'm going to freehand it because I want to have some fun. When I make the next one for my friends and family, Insha'Allah, I will use a ruler to make it absolutely perfect. The next thing we're going to do now is make the 2 stripes on top of the Kaaba. That's for the gold writing, isn't it? What else can we put? I know, let's put a moon. I want to do a moon on top of my Kaaba. Our moon is out because the night is bright. What else can we have in the night starlight? That's right, we can have some stars. And so we can draw our stars all over. Just like that. The next thing we're going to do for our color by numbers now is to totally destroy our picture with a whole lot of lines to make it such that everybody will have to color it in to see the picture. Let's start at the beginning. We drew our Kaaba. What color is our Kaaba? If you said black, you're absolutely right. So for our color by numbers, let's make the number 1 as black. For that, we can draw some random lines just like this. These lines can go any direction and any way you'd like. Just like this. It's a color by number, so whoever is coloring it in will be able to follow the numbers and follow the key. And wherever we want them to color it in black, let's write the number 1. I'm going to do the number 1 in every corner except our little spot over there. It's starting to look a little bit more like a color by number, doesn't it? Let's do the next color. We want the little strip that forms as part of the gold threads and the beautiful gold writing on the Kaaba. I won't be able to write such delicate Arabic, but what we can do is make the whole strip a different color. What color can we make it? I know, let's do it yellow or gold. And right here on our strip, I'm going to make little lines and make this the number 2. Wherever the number 2 is, we know we have to color it yellow or gold. But wait, we drew some stars. Let's write a number 2 on our stars too. Just like that. What color is our moon? That's a number 2 too. Hey, that rhymes. Now we're going to fill our whole page in with different lines, big and small, and those we can color in all tall. What color can we do the background? I know, let's do the background in blue. That will look beautiful too. You can do your background in pink or green or any color you'd like. But don't forget, whatever color your background is, it has to be one color. So whoever is following the key can do it all together. Now before I fill in the entire background full of black lines, I'm going to take a small corner to write the key. Come on, do it with me. Just here at the bottom, I'm going to make a little line. The number 1 was the color black. Number 2 will be the color gold or yellow. Number 3, let's do pink or blue or green. Let's go with the blue today. So number 3 will be blue. This is your code and your key, so your friend or family knows what to color in where. So come on, let's fill some random lines in with the number 3. Let's do it together. I'm going to start off at the top. And like this, you can make different designs. You can make these lines as big or as small as you'd like. Just like that. Remember, children, the key is the most important because this will show your friends and family what color to fill in. Just like that. You can do them big, you can do them small. You can do your lines short or you can do your lines totally tall. Just remember, wherever you put a line, we have to put a number so they know what color to put inside. Don't forget to take the name of Allah and make the dhikr of Allah while you're drawing. While I'm writing the number 3 all over, let's make the dhikr of Allah. What shall we say? I know, let's say Alhamdulillah. While I make the dhikr of Allah, I'm going to write the number 3 so my friends and family know they need to color the background in blue. What color did you make your background? I'd love to see a picture of it too. Let's write the number 3. The number 3 is for the background, so it goes everywhere. Alhamdulillah, 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 Alhamdulillah. And slowly but surely our entire page is getting covered with numbers. These numbers will get colored in. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Look, our page is totally filled. Doesn't that look wonderful? It really does. Alhamdulillah. My children, I'm not going to color this in. I want you to see it as it is. What color did we do the number 1? That's right, it was our Kaaba. What color did we do for number 2? Yellow or gold, of course, and that was our number 2. And our background color was the number 3. Remember, you can do any picture you like. Who knows, maybe once you're done drawing the black outlines, you get to color it in and have fun too. I know I'm going to have fun with it. I'd love to see yours too. Unfortunately, we've come to the end of another show. But don't worry, we'll be back again real soon, inshallah. Until next time, remember us in your du'as. Fi amanillah. Ma'as salama.